All right, attempt number 2. This should go, in theory, better. Anyway, all right. So now that I've changed the stream title, people should be happy because, yes, always get more people watching this than anything else. Anyway, so tonight we are going to be trying to do some new challenges, particularly the last, this time, I guess, of the 12 weapon trial. So we're going to be trying to do that, and yeah, other than that, we'll be taking a look at Arena and possibly, I don't know, maybe we'll do something else. Maybe we'll try and do the extra stage again. If I hate myself just enough, then we'll be doing that. But anyway, I was playing a little Hearthstone tonight, got a little bit annoyed because I ended up against Frostlich Jaina. She ended up kicking my butt. Which, if you don't know Hearthstone, that might be a little confusing to you, but I assure you, it was very bad. Won one, lost one. That seems to be the way it is. Other than that, I am still having the worst luck when it comes to this weapon enhancement event. Normally I have better luck than what I'm having. So if you remember, what was it? Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? I think it was last week. We tried doing the new 12 weapon trial, and we didn't have a very great experience. We basically got to 50% and then died. And so we're going to be trying it again tonight, but now with a little more information granted to us by Reddit, we might do a little bit better. We will see. But while we're just kind of getting started on the stream, we're just gonna be, oh yeah, I guess I need to do the Twitter thing, don't I? Going live for FFBE night. Or gone live, I guess. Gone is technically more accurate, but there you go. All right, we sent out a tweet. Aren't we responsible? Excellent. Oh yes, and I guess we'll get some music going now that we've started playing. But honestly, I have done a fair number of runs so far, and I have not seen not even one rare ability yet. I don't know. It's a little weird. Normally, I've seen at least one pop up. I'm not tinfoily hatty yet, but it is a little weird. This should not be able to happen. Dear Alum, please go fuck yourself when you were programming this mode. This is bullshit. This is absolute the Triforce of bullshit. This should not happen. Not ever. Not even once. I have a lot of... oh yeah, of course we have a lot of Transteras. I forgot the event that was going on. Wow, I have 172 of these stamina things. Probably should be running it a little bit more. Meanwhile, I'm only 2 followers away from hitting 150 followers on Twitch, which is pretty cool if you think about that I haven't been doing this that long, and my streaming schedule there took a bit of a big hit, and now we've changed things around. I mean, those are pretty rough options. Just not very good options. think I've talked about how much I hate this event lately. So I really do. I abso-friggin-lutely hate this event right now. It's okay, Tifa will be able to kill him quite right. I am definitely tired. Again. I know I'm pretty much always tired, but pretty much stream at the end of the day. Really? Can I just get some attack? Is that really so much to ask, game? It shouldn't be. But ooh, let's take a Lulu. We never see a Lulu. Kudos to this person for running a Lulu. She probably won't be very good, but... And we'll also just run this, and we have Transterra in case we get into... Let's see how much Lulu does. Yeah, that was pretty decent. It does feel like maybe the super abilities might be a little bit rarer this time, though. It really does. I don't know why. Maybe I am tinfoily hatty. Boy, these are just shit runs. But that's not the real thing that annoys me. The thing that annoys me is, like, every sword I've just been getting, you know, mediocre attack results. And then I switch over to, like, a staff or an axe where it's like, oh, I'd love some extra defense on this. And then immediately the game switches over to giving me nothing but attack ones. It's painful. It really, really is just so very painful. Also, don't know if chat's working again tonight. Better be showing up as actually Brave Exvius finally. Be really annoyed if we're not. I hate you, game. I absolutely hate you. Nope. 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 It's just not happening. I feel I feel a little bit like it's my luck recently. But I'm so frustrated with a ton of stuff in this game. For one thing, I can't use stamina fast enough. I have literally 999 stamina pots, and I have all of these fucking stamina pots in my goddamn inbox, and I can't do any... Look at all of this. Oh my god. Look at all of these stamina pots. I just can't do anything with them. I just want to get them out of my inbox, but they just keep sending me more. By the way, if anyone has been typing in chat, I'm not seeing anything in chat, so... Could be that Twitch is just not working again tonight. Maybe. Or maybe everybody's in lurk mode. I don't know. So we're going to get rid of, you know, stamina orbs and arena orbs before we go do anything. Super fun. I've made a really annoying arena team this week. My entire arena team is 100% status proof resistant. So Yeah, that's annoying to generally fight against. But also just threw stop on here, because why not? Because I want the other. I guess I'm being a bad person by doing that, but it's like, hey, look, it's an arena team I can fight against. It has no one who uses stop. Oh wait, Folka can stop. Why did he do that? So mean. Nope, we're gonna do the 1.5 every time. And for people who was thinking that Arena was going to be a little bit calmer and a little bit more civil this week just because it's a special arena, or it's the second special arena, not really. I think the whales are still going super hard on it. Doesn't really matter how tough the other team is when you just chain so much. So yeah, I'm sitting about 73,000 right now. In terms of my friend list, I'm apparently 10th, which isn't super high because they're, wow, Mina is just going all out. Look at that. 104. Of course, 104 is still very low. We're still at about 320,000, which I think last time might have still been the Monday or the Tuesday. So I don't think that first place has changed, like, in terms of what you need to get first. I think it's going to be just as bad. Especially because now we're in the midweek slump where no one's, I mean, they're going to keep going at Arena, but not super hard. Hey, Astral, how are you doing? I just feel like everyone's kind of in the not really going to try that hard. At least until about Saturday or Sunday, and then there's going to be lots of refreshing. A ton of people are going to waste a whole bunch of money. It's going to be really stupid. So we're going to be trying this challenge again tonight. Now, I've looked up a little bit of strategy about this, and then that fucking Chrome every time. Goddamn piece of shit Chrome every time. It minimizes all of my windows. Pretty good, still doing CG Jake story. I need those crisps for my Titus. Well, you definitely don't need CG Jake for your party, at least. Oh, the burn. So we have to summon Anima and Diablos for 10% Trust Moogle, finish Welter with Bahamut, and clear within 20 turns for 2 summon tickets. Now, as it turns out, last week we just basically went in blind. There was no strategy out there or any kind of information that I could look up, so I wasn't entirely sure what was going on. Now this week the strategy has been posted on Reddit, so we can talk a little bit more about that. First of all, he has 30 million HP. He's a demon and a human, so if you have human killer, that's very, very good for this fight. He has a he's a demon and a human, so if you have demon killer and human killer, great. He absorbs dark and light, so you cannot use those elements, unfortunately. Which we kind of knew about last week through trial and error. He's immune to all status effects and break resistance. He is vulnerable to attack, magic, defense, and spirit breaks, which I believe we also found out last week. Now, we also know that he can counter either physical or magic damage, and in his kit, he has a lot of heavy-hitting 1000% damage attacks that are both physical and magical, and some really strong 10,000% attacks, which was we were getting hit with last week. He has the ability to nullify damage. He can do AoE light damage. And in the second half, he basically likes to imbue dark elements, try and sleep and paralyze everyone, debuff your team, hit for hard-hitting physical and hybrid attacks. And worst of all, well, also pretty bad, he can do, is it water damage too? So there are 3 elements to this fight. Water, dark, and light. And all of them are potentially a problem because he does have a really, 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 really strong ability that can, I don't believe you can actually block at all. The hybrid attack is the really, I think, dangerous one. However, I think if you can push your team to have enough water resistance, or even high water resistance, it does make it potentially better. Or you can just auto-raise everybody and probably be just fine. So other than that, this is kind of still a tough fight because the first half of the fight works on a talking mechanic, where Welter basically has dialogue, and whatever dialogue he's doing, that's what's going to determine what you need to do to prevent him from hitting you really hard. For instance, one line he's going to basically you got to use a magic attack. Dispel doesn't count, and abilities don't count, so it has to be a specific magic attack. One he has to do you have to do fire damage with, and one you have to guard with at least 5 units. Also, if he uses specific lines, then he will use one ability 3 times, or he will nullify all damage for 1 turn. So it's a little bit annoying, and there isn't really much you can do about his heavy physical attack. Is this a 10-man trial or a normal one? 10-man. It is the last 10-man, as a matter of fact. It is the final 10-man before we get into, I guess, the next set of 10-man trials. You have to beat all of the ones in the room, then a new one appears, and that's what we are working on today. Now, with that being said, I'm going to be making some changes to our team. First of all, we are going to want to probably make sure that, well, we have more light resistance on Awakened Rain, because last time we learned the really, 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 really hard way that light resistance is kind of important for this fight. I gotta remember what in here has light resistance. I know I have something that has light resistance, I'm just not sure damn well what. So this, nope. This, nope, that's dark resistance. Which, dark resistance actually wouldn't be that bad. I guess I could switch off Leviathan and just put Alexander. Alexander would actually probably be okay. Except for, I think Alexander will hurt his dark resistance. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll throw that on, and now he's got some pretty good dark resistance, and if we could even boost him with a unit. It's only 65% water resistance, which could be bad. Maybe. We'll see. Now, we are going to take out CG Citra from this, and the unit we're actually going to take is Marie, because Marie might be a really good idea for just general elemental protection on our party. I believe I have her TMR somewhere in here. Don't remember who has it. Rem has it. That's fine. We're probably taking Rem out of the party in a bit. So this makes her just very, very strong because this trial cannot debuff elements. So at this point, she's pretty damn good. Marie is still being used in the 7-star meta. I mean, Marie is actually a really pretty good 7-star unit, but she's very situational. If you're in an elemental fight where you want extra elemental protection, then her 70% buffs are, you know, pretty decent. Pretty damn decent. Speaking of that, that's actually pretty good for what we want her for. Doesn't this? No, that doesn't have elements. Does this? That does have elements. So this makes her pretty much immune to a lot of the damage that he can do, minus maybe water. Which makes Marie really only vulnerable to... And even there she's just naturally going to be immune to pretty much everything. All we got to do is now go down here. I thought I had 2 of those. I don't. That has some dark resistance on it. This makes Marie pretty immune to all of his magic as well as his water-based hybrid attacks and everything. So we should be okay with that just because can't really debuff. The only thing Marie is potentially vulnerable is to physical attacks now. So let us see what we can do. So we probably just want to find some nice defense boosters, nothing that's too extreme, like the 40% defense seems nice, but it's a little overkill. Actually, that isn't great. In this fight, I just think Marie will be pretty useful, providing that she doesn't die to physical attacks, which is also a distinct possibility. But she might be good elemental coverage. I'm trying to... we're going to just kind of see how this fight goes. Next up, we're going to take out you, and we're going to put in Fina, just because Fina has one thing that's super nice, which is AoE re-raise. Wow, that was really difficult to say. So we'll build her with, of course, her bow, which I haven't enhanced yet. That should be on the list of things I need to do. And her TMR is somewhere. No one has it equipped. Okay. Those are some nice elements. That's just better. Gives her a pretty nice light boost, which is good. I'm actually starting to realize that I don't use a lot of the stuff I have here. HP and magic. We don't really want magic. Extra HP is always good on a healer. I know this isn't super interesting because we just want to get into the fight, but if we're not... We tried this fight last week, and it went for a really long time. So if we can, we kind of want it to not do that this week. And I think what we're going to do is to we're going to try and get her to about 50% dark resistance. Or just a little bit over 50% dark resistance, because it'll make her pretty immune to a lot of stuff that might come our way. I went right by everything I wanted. Not that. I want just the general 15%. She's bad against water, but that's because she has the wrong summon on. So with that, even with Fina's ability here, she'll actually be pretty immune to everything. So now we just got to give her maybe some either spirit or defense. Maybe some of both. She's not going to be a primary healer. She's mainly going to be there for putting on re-raise on our party. Whoops, what did I just put on? That was bad. Actually, you know what we should put on? We should find... Keep auto-clicking the wrong thing. This. Because this will potentially save her from being insta-killed. Alright, so we have these two to do physical damage. This has should have still Demon Killer, which is super good, and Tifa here is pretty damn strong. What do I think about this? I'm a little worried about Santa Rosalia because in the second half of the fight, he can charm. Now, he is immune to charm, but Santa Rosalia cannot really do that much. And I'm actually thinking about switching... Oh yeah, I need to switch this out. This would give dark, but hurt light. This gives dark resistance, right? But probably hurts our light. You know, 45% probably okay. 40% water is decent enough. So I'm actually thinking about switching out Santa Rosa for Folka, because Folka can give entire status immunity to the entire team, as well as she's just pretty damn resistant to water damage. So I think we're just going to build a Folka really quickly. Because while Santa Rosalia is super, super strong, I just think that this is probably the better play. It does occur to me that I need more light shields too. Put that on. Really vulnerable to dark now. Put that on her. And I think we're going to switch out Medina for Transterra as well. So there's a lot of different changes we need to make to this party composition to make it work a lot better than what it currently does. So what do we got for Spirit? Well, can probably... I'm not going to put that on yet. That's just good protection against everything. I don't remember what this does. That's nice elemental resistance. More water resistance. It's probably better. I guess you'll get more water resistance after we put her TMR on, wherever it actually is. The other thing I really like about bringing Folka is the fact that Folka will be able to do a lot of MP regeneration for Transtera. And I have a feeling that's might be better. That should be it. So that makes her totally status effect resistant. About 1063 MP. Santa Rosa's got a lot of health things. I might just want the 30% MP, so we're getting a lot of regen. Oh, is this trial based towards magic used instead of physical? You can go either way. The thing is that this boss will counter whatever damage you're doing. So if you're going to do physical damage, you should bring a physical cover tank or provoke tank. If you're going to do magic damage, then you should be bringing a magic tank. And for the first half of the fight, basically it's light damage, light damage, light damage, and this boss cannot debuff for element. So if you can bring enough of a specific element, you should be okay. Emphasis on the should be okay. Don't want the MP. What was it that I wanted? Actually, I kind of want Santa Rosa's. Oh, that's nothing. I hit 1850 Spirit with CG Citra. So that's a little bit too much MP. Castro Pazzo, welcome. Rice Bomb, welcome. Nice to see you guys all tonight. Welcome to my eternal suffering. Wasn't MP. What the fuck was I going to put on her? I think I was going to put darkness resistance on her. Because we really don't want to get hit with darkness. That would be bad. What elements is this? Just those three. That's not helpful. So now if we go back out, and I just don't think we want Carbuncle. We need Bahamut. Who are the other summons we need? Bahamut Diablos. So maybe it would be better to equip Lakshmi, since that'll drop her spirit, but it actually gives us some dark resistance, which is important since we don't want her to die horribly. All right, and the last thing we need to do is we just need, I think, Transtera, because Transtera will just be potentially a heavier damage dealer, even by herself, than Tornado was last week. Tornado just didn't do anything last week, if you remember that. So we got to build Transtera really quickly. Thankfully, all I have to do is look for all of the icons that look like Medina. Like that one. Then we just scuttle down again and go la 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 la. Is Bahamut the strongest Esper in JP2, or the 3 stars taking the throne? Oh, 3 stars took the throne. Took the throne easy, very easy. It's not even a challenge. 100% Leviathan, I believe, is the current strongest. That's technically better, but we want to leave that on our healer. And we want that because that's just insane. We're going to put We don't want attack, we want magic. Okay, now we just load up our girl here with a whole hell of a lot of strong magic ones. Let's see what we hit with her. There should be a rod mastery too. Kind of makes me sad. Bahamut is so cool. Well, Bahamut hasn't even got its 2-star yet, so it's not really a fair contest. When Bahamut gets his 2-star, we'll see what that looks like. And I need one more magic. Why can I not see the magic? There it is. 1998 feels pretty good for a Transterra magic stat. That feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. Alright, well, we got a fuckload of stamina, so we're just gonna basically ram our head into this fight all night if we have to. That's totally cool. So the big thing that is important in this fight is to watch what he says. Which sounds weird, but it's true. You have to kind of watch out for Welter's dialogue in the first half of the fight, and in the second half of the fight, it just becomes basically a standard fight. Now, in this first half, he really isn't going to do much other than just constantly try and hit with both physical and magical, physical and magical attacks. His magical attacks is light damage based, so we want Transterra in. We want Lid in. We're going to provoke. Do we want Folka, or do we want to switch in for? We're going to swap in like this for the first turn. Now we're going to open with the big, not that one, the big debuff from Lid. Get a nice peek there at the boss. And I think we're going to just throw on some elemental protection from CG Fina here. We are going to provoke. We are going to AoE magic cover. And then we are just going to hit oh shoot, I don't have her TMR equipped. Ooh, that's actually maybe really bad. That's actually potentially just super bad. I was wondering why. Okay, so our tank is basically immune. Like the way that's working so far. I do want to test out physical damage as well and see what happens. Put auto revive there, auto revive there, because those are the two most likely to die horribly with a bomb. If this isn't going to be a very successful one, then it's fine. We will just test out how much damage we can do, which is very little. Okay, so that's the problem with physical. Okay, so he buffed himself. Did he use one of his things? See, that's the kind of counters that he ends up doing. And those physical counters are very, very strong. Auto revive here, I guess. Doesn't really matter. So in theory, what we have to do is we have to do some kind of magic attack. We also didn't debuff him, so that's kind of scary. I guess I should have debuffed. Oh well. This is a practice run. I hate this fight. Need to make the change anyway. Back in. Can only do unit preparation right in front of the stupid fight. Can't do it anyway. Because it's just he has insanely, like these fights are being designed to just fuck 7 stars now. Unless you're like a super whale, in which case you can probably OTK it, but these fights are essentially designed to screw you very hard. His counter is light base, but I believe his that attack is non-elemental. Where the fuck is Transterra's stupid thing? There it is. 1926, but gives her some more stuff. I might, I'm basically just going to be trying this a whole bunch of times and experimenting and seeing what works best. I'm still not entirely convinced I just don't want CG Sakura. No one cares what your dialogue is. Trust me, nobody cares. Not a once. Never once has anybody cared about your dialogue. You know what? Let's keep Vulcan. So we'll debuff. You always basically want to keep auto revive as much as possible on everyone. So if we put auto revive here and auto revive here on both of our tanks, that's good. You always want to make sure you have magic protection up and something to focus the physical damage away from your main characters. And now we can do what I wanted to do the last time, which is just hit. Didn't seem like that much. Alright, so you use the one with... So, party action, deal fire damage. I can do that. I can do that easy. Alright, so that's fire damage. And just in case, we're gonna not cast Holy, or Light, or Banisha, or whatever the hell that is. That just seems like a bad idea. And we're going to put auto revive here and here, because those are the two more important ones. Although Transterra has almost no MP left. So now here comes his... So if you do the right action, he won't do certain attacks. Still not to say he won't just beat the living shit out of you, but... Gotta do that. I think I gotta debuff him. Shit, that was the wrong thing. Oh wait, she doesn't have Dispel. That's a really good argument against using her. Well, for now we can just do that. Hey, this fight could be just a royal pain in the ass. That we're fine against. See, that's what you do to basically counter that. Now, the real problem I'm having is just doing what feels like enough damage, because we can't really use physical damage dealers because he'll counter. We want to save our physical damage dealers for the second half of the fight. We'll use his full break. Just because. And what I need is MP recovery. Actually, really, really badly, I need MP recovery. Forty MP doesn't feel like it'll cut it. I guess we could start doing just thunder damage and snacking, which is a lower MP cost. But it's a lot less damage. Now, he does have one physical attack that is particularly insane. We'll see if... I mean, that one should show up. Okay, so he showed off that magic symbol, which is use a magic attack, dispels don't... dispel... Oh, dispel counts. Okay. Unfortunately, she doesn't have dispel, so let's switch out. I actually think... maybe Hina is just the better one for this early half of the fight. Because we can use Dispel, and then Auto Revive here. Okay, well, we'll debuff him. Then provoke him. And guard, and then just, I guess, reload and hit. Keep hitting. Keep punching him. Okay, so he used the great symbol. So next turn he is going to use his super pain in the ass, hit 3 times with an incredibly powerful physical attack. And there is literally nothing we can do. There's like, what can we do? We could tech in Vina here. Or I mean Folka. Could also bring in Lid. We could use actually the physical reduction skill. And just AoE revive. Or I mean cast auto revive. Auto revive. No. I really got to think about this. This first half of the fight feels really quite bad. I think you still have auto raise. Okay. Put up that. And I guess we'll try and break it. Alright, so this should be 3 really painful. Ow. Fucking ow. That's all he does that turn. But it's still a lot of damage. So now we're going to switch in there. We're going to... I think we're actually going to bring Ignis in for a minute. Maybe next turn. So the thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to use this MP regeneration skill. Lid is going to debuff for the other 2 skills that she hasn't done yet. We are running really badly on MP right now. See, this is why I kind of want CG Sakura more. We have to recast that. And actually, we'll just use this for some extra MP recovery. Okay, standard turn. Alright, so that is... So next turn he will nullify all damage to him. We haven't even broken 90% yet. I really want to cut Transterra. She's strong, but really only in the chaining aspect. Other than that, this is really terrible. Actually, no, we're gonna get out. We're gonna get out of here. I think Transterra was a mistake. You heard it. I said it here. Transterra was a mistake. Would help if I could just organize my brain to do the right thing. Kind of hitting one of those walls lately where it's like I just can't get it quite together enough to beat a trial. I don't think. Like, I can't do the extra stage, it doesn't feel like. I can't do this trial, or I just can't really get this trial going. So it feels bad. Feels bad. $12.31. 13.76. 14.31. Okay. Now we need her own TMR, which is here. That's light Veritas. We don't quite want that. There it is. 1778. That's pretty nice. We want the Rod Mastery that Transterra has. Somewhere. 1905, and we will give her any magic, actually. Extra MP sounds nice, yeah. 2006. That, if we're going to do slow stacking damage, this is probably better. Transterra is much better for bursting, I feel. Told you, man. Nobody cares about your dialogue. All right, so we're slowly learning and understanding, I think. Maybe. So we start with our debuff. Start with this. Easy, easy. We're also going to put MP regen on the entire party. CG Sakura has a nice 886 MP, which I think will be super valuable. And we can also run her debuff of Thunder to give her Thunder damage a little extra boost. And I probably should have debuffed with Lid, but oh well. So for now, we'll just do these two on damage. And we'll just throw the MP out there. So we're getting... Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so he is going to do the fire one. So this part, I actually think what we do, because we have to do fire damage. So we bring Tifa in, who can do one fire spell. That's all Tifa is going to do. Just thinking about if this is the way I want my life to be. And then we can use this guy's debuff ability. And now we will cast Auto Raise on both of our tanks. And put Awaken Rain in defense. Alright, so he buffed himself. So we're going to dispel that. Which is kind of annoying for timing, but it's okay. And before we want to do that, we want to switch in the one thing I do like about Medina, though, is that Medina can buff the entire party as well as doing magic damage. So, I mean, you can't have everything, but I definitely want to try and have everything. And the only thing is, I do not remember how long his provoke lasts. If his provoke lasts 5 turns, then I wouldn't be super worried. I guess he does have natural provoke, but just scroll down. Thank you, game, or thank you, browser. It's a pretty quiet night in here tonight. Thought it would be a little busier, but it's only 2 turns. Turn 0, turn 1, turn 2. I think I want to do this. Gonna reload that turn because I totally screwed that up. My brain said, okay, dispel and then debuff. And what my fingers did was debuff, then rage, then quit. Okay, try this again, brain. I know you're tired. Heal. Dispel. Debuff. AoE. I want to die. I really do. I do want to die. Maybe I should just have 100% provoke on him for this fight. We'll put on HP regeneration and some protection. Hey, look, I can do the thing with CG Sakura where like, even last turn, like, there were 100 better options than what I chose to do. Now we put Dispel here, and Dispel here, and Dispel over here. And then he doesn't cover. I'm really, really glad nobody died there. I can't even read that. It went by so fast. Fuck, stop buffing yourself, jackass. Just stop it. Or did he die? Oh, he died. I'm really shitty at this tonight. I don't think I should be operating this game. Oh my god. I'm not even drunk. I don't have any good excuse. But just buffs, buffs, buffs and buffs. Well, we know what to do. Right, we just dispel and... Guess I'm gonna throw some auto revive over here. Right. I don't even know if it's worth debuffing his attack. I'm just gonna use that. Okay, we're doing like 2% per turn. Ow. Fucking ow. Alright, so... I guess we use CG Sakura's Awaken ability. We have to heal completely. And put auto revive back there. I mean, 50,000 HP is a lot of damage all at once. Skarbowski having a rough night. You remember last week we did this fight and we did okay? This week, I feel like I have more information and I'm actually doing worse. Driving me a little crazy, actually. I'm really getting tired of not being able to do anything in these trials. Go grab your breakfast. Don't worry, I'll be here still suffering when you get back. So he just used his... Which one was that? He's going to nullify all damage next turn. Not this turn, but next turn. I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to run out this bad boy, because I want to be able to do as literal much damage as I possibly can this turn. Yay, we got below 90%. It took a really, 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 really long time, but we got there. Just gonna MP regen here. Alright, so we can't really do anything this turn, so I think we're still going to, we're going to debuff his thunder resistance again, as well as we're probably going to, I think we're going to use CG Sakura's magic buff. Can't remember, do we debuff? I think we debuff this here. And then the other thing I'm going to do is, I guess, just put some MP regen on people, so we can stay nice and healthy. Alright, so we got to do a fire move here. I'm going to bring out Tifa, so that Tifa can do her fire magic. Meanwhile, CG Sakura is still stacking damage. I think that's physical-based attack, so we don't want to do that. I think we'll just put Rain in defense, and then Rain is in... The Rain in defense stays mainly on the fence. Ooh, wait, he's buffed. That's bad. Never mind. His buffs are bad. Oh, nope. Never mind. He isn't buffed. I don't know why it showed him being buffed. Okay, now he's buffed. Alright, so we can do that. We have to debuff him. We're going to put auto revive there. We're probably going to bring back Lid so that she can start debuffing some of his abilities, or these two things. All right, so debuff first. Okay. I guess we didn't need to Lid so much then, but it's fine. We'll just recast everything Lid ever had. Actually, I should be conserving MP, so I should be using the 9 MP ability as well as the... Alright, 1 hit for 17 is okay. That's fine. Awaken Rain dies. Alright, so auto revive there, auto revive here. No, probably auto revive on Fina's better. Gotta put the cover back on. He didn't buff himself though, so that's good news. It means we can do that. Gotta provoke. Do that. Debuff. Well, that did more damage. Here comes his... Ouch. I don't know. I think we were at a rave, everybody. Okay, so now he's gonna... He did his magic one. So we have to use magic attack or dispel. Which, dispel is always just feels like the best option here. We're at turn 13. There's no way in hell we are going to kill this thing by turn 20. This fight is just kind of stupid. Alright, well, debuff. And the one thing I would definitely change is I would put Iris's light shield on this guy, because trying to keep provoke up is just a pain in the ass. And we don't want any of his AoE cover. Debuff him for a little bit extra. I think we'll use you to heal. Uh-oh, the light show's starting again. I got Nyx's Super TMR last night. It says it's supposed to have 20% resistance to everything, but I don't see it. Is it a buff or something? Should be 20% to all stats. I don't know. To be fair, Skarbowski, I don't think anybody has ever come into my chat and said, I have Nyx's Super TMR. Let's take a peek. Isn't Nyx's Super TMR, wait, Super TMR or regular TMR? Because TMR is, his TMR is 158 attack, 50 defense dagger with 20% HP and 20% all elemental resistance. Okay, first of all, you still have auto-revive. You still have auto-revive. You have auto-revive. You do not. Oh shit. He's buffed himself again. God, this asshole! Yeah, elemental resistance. I don't see it when I equip it. That's weird. Are you sure? Maybe it's a bug. You might have found a bug. I may have clicked the wrong button! Urgh! This game, I don't know what it is lately. I didn't, like, I clicked and dragged. I clicked and dragged. And it just registers it as a click. I'm a little on tilt. Just a little bit. Hey, when that happens. Yeah, it's been happening to me a lot lately. I feel like there's a lot of dropped inputs. God, every turn you have to debuff this asshole. And I'm really doing a absolutely fucking terrible job paying attention to his dialogue. You know what? Fuck you, asshole. You are damn right, Rice Bomb. I am salty as fuck tonight. And you know what? I'm okay with it. Because you know what? Fuck this boss. I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I am all out of gum and patience. Yeah, down to 74%. Take that, you whatever the fuck you are. I have no idea what the fuck this thing is. I don't even know if we need this, but I'm going to cast it anyway. Ow. Not this attack! God, I hate you! Also, that TMR I equipped on Fina. Apparently the odds are not in my favor. How about that? I mean, like, you can't debuff that attack even a little bit. Someday there'll be a 99% debuffer, and it still won't be enough for that attack. Because Alum can just inflate the percentages to whatever they want. That attack is literally a 10,000% attack, because Alum's like, oh, everybody thinks that 80% debuffs are so great. And it's like, we just made a 10,000% attack, meaning that your extra debuffs are fucking worthless. So they'll just be like a 1,000,000% attack, and it'll be like, yeah, I have a 99% debuff going, and it's like, it still does 80,000 points of damage. Cool, Alum. Now that you mention it, cool. I think we're just gonna buff ourselves and debuff the enemy and then punch them in the face and... You know. Do you think we just defend? Yeah, see? Rice Bomb knows. Rice Bomb's also working those kappas tonight. Careful. Don't break your keyboard on those kappas. Honestly, I just find this fight just a tiny bit annoying, though, because it's... Wait, that was the... I recognize the Japanese. That is, he is going to cast Nullify all damage next turn. He also buffed himself again. Lid, can you do your cool ability yet? No? 3 more turns? Fuck. She can use her super debuff, though. I'm going to cast that there. That on him. Then I'm going to debuff... No, I'm not. Like, honestly, there's really no point in not just debuffing his defense and spirit every time. We're potentially coming up on a super high damage turn, but it's just like managing everything. Yeah, Rice Bomb, you spam those Kappas. Someday I'll make a Rainbow Kappa emote. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to use CG Sakura so she can maybe Pentacast next turn if this douchebag doesn't do anything. We're going to debuff with Lid, his attack abilities. We're going to do nothing with this guy because he just... Seghart's just here to look sexy, you guys. That's all Seghart has ever done with his life and ever wants to do with his life. Yeah, but I want to make like a Kappa that's in like a rainbow crystal. Rainbow Kappa crystal. Not just that. Not just that. Come on. I want to make my own Kappa. That's how you know you're part of Twitch. You make your own Kappa. You've made it. Still haven't really used Seghart yet. What do I need to know about him? He's charm immune. He can provoke enemies naturally. He has an incredibly high defense. He's actually super easy to get to the defense parameter mission, I think. Okay, so our enemy... Now we're going to... This is a test. This is only a test. I am only testing the system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 59% is pretty decent. Oh, but he had his buffs up. Oh, what an asshole. I want to see how much CG Sakura can actually do to this prick. Uh-oh. BlueStacks is actually crashing. Cool. Just gotta give it a minute. I don't get why this stupid program... Oh, God. Oh, God. What are you doing? BlueStacks, stop freaking out. Holy shit. Yeah, uninstall that stupid icon. Stop recommending me crap I don't want. And yeah, okay. All right, BlueStacks. We'll play it your way. I know what happens. Oh, it's just a blank screen. I literally have to reload BlueStacks. Somebody told me to get Nox. I'm working on it. Because BlueStacks is like literally the worst program. The thing I hate most about BlueStacks is even after you close it, it's still running in the background. Which literally drives me crazy. Because it's eating up CPU cycles and like actual processing power. Nox sucks too. But I was told that Nox is actually good. Okay. I doubt Nox could be worse than BlueStacks. I use Memu. Does Memu suck? I should probably know this. I've been streaming this game for a while, but I guess I just kind of look at BlueStacks and go, yeah, it sucks, but I'm too lazy to do anything about it. I hear that Memu is the best. I haven't tried it, though. I might be trying it, because this is... BlueStacks is just such a slow piece of shit. It doesn't even work. I mean, you know what really runs this game great? My actual phone. Actually, no, not. But it runs it better than this. Alright, we're going to debuff him this time. And we're going to really fucking debuff him this time. Now he's super debuffed. Now we're going to... I guess I kind of got to do that, though. One lightning zap. 2 lightning zaps. 3 lightning zaps. Yeah, that was better. That was generally better. I mean, basically, emulators just kind of suck. So that puts us into really, really good position to go into the second half of the... I thought he went after protecting her, and I was going to be really, really angry for a second. Wow, you couldn't even kill. Okay, so now we're ready for the second half of this fight. And the second half of this fight is a little bit more traditional. It doesn't use this stupid idea of this really, really annoying speaking system. So the speaking system of the first half of the fight is he will basically say something, and that will kind of tell you what to do, because you can prevent some of his attacks by using fire abilities or magic abilities or some shit like that. But the second half of this fight is pretty freaking standard. The things that you need to watch out for, though, he will do Charm, which will screw up a lot of your party, so you need some way of preventing Charm. The other thing is that the second half of the fight is more standard. You cannot push past 29% or 49%, and I believe 79% as well. Or at least it stopped in this try. It didn't go past 79%. So I'm going to read this directly off of Reddit, because this is basically what you need to know. So after 50%, Welter will stop the dialogue mechanic from phase 1 and transition into a more traditional boss fight. He gains a number of new abilities, including an AoE water magic attack and an AoE physical attack. Do keep in mind that the boss will continue to counter physical and magical attacks in this phase. Just make sure you keep buffs and keep up debuffs and buffs on your party, and you should be fine. Don't forget to keep protection for Charm also. As it turns out, Volca can prevent Charm. See? See what they did there? They made you need Volca. Anyway. Before you push Welter to 30%, make sure you have the same preparations you did to survive the 50% threshold, as Welter can use a hybrid attack here. Survive that, and the fight is basically over. So yes, it is a particularly nasty thing that he can do. The options are to basically put AoE Revive on your party, as well as you kind of want status protection. Because I believe at his 50% threshold, which one does he use? It's a light dark 3,500% AoE attack. It is very, very strong. Hey, Squigglesworth, how you doing? I am doing just okay. So, for instance, the game, stop being an asshole. So, like, Awaken Rain could actually potentially survive the fight. So could so could CG Fina if we just buff Light and Darkness. That would be okay. Other characters might not. So what we want to do, we're going to bring in, I think, Folka as well as Marie. And so this is what we're going to basically do. We're going to use this girl right here so that she can do her light and dark buff of, I believe, 70%. Let me just check. Because I haven't used Marie in forever. When someone was asking, is Marie meta? No, she's not. Come on, you guys. Marie is not meta. Marie will never be meta. But in her 7-star, she does finally complete her elemental kit. And particularly there is... Where is it? I just want to see what it's listed as. Actually, she does have a really sick cooldown ability. 7-turn cooldown, available turn 1. AoE 1 turn plus 100% element resistance. AoE 1 turn 200% defense and spirit. And AoE 1 turn 50% damage reduction. So we're going to use that ability right now, because it will give all elemental resistance to our entire party. This is quite possibly the most sick thing ever. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to use Folka's 2 status protection abilities, which will basically make us immune to all status effects as well as stop and charm. Meanwhile, we're just going to use our CG Sakura here to essentially get the damage done that we need to, I hope. Alright, so we're at 49%. So now we use this ability. So now, basically, all of our characters are so incredibly buffed that nothing can potentially hurt us. So remember, Marie 7-star is actually pretty decent. Then we're going to just throw entire status protection from everything. And just because we can, we're also going to put auto revive on the entire party. What level do you get that at? Yes, it's level 110. It's her only cooldown ability, so it's easy to remember where it is. I haven't used CG Fina in forever. Whoops, that was the wrong thing to go back on. Whoops, that was the other thing. Alright, there have been like 29 versions of Fina in the game so far. Not Hunter Fina, CG Fina. That's the Fina we want. And which of her cooldown abilities? 3-turn auto revive, so it starts with the literally the E. So it's this one. And we'll just keep magic protection up. Alright, so there should be literally nothing he can do to us. Alright, so now he's pissed off. That seems like a bug. He should not have been able to do that. Everything about that seemed like a bug. No, he doesn't dispel. If he dispelled, I would know about it, because that's a potentially much bigger, scarier thing than the Curious. How long is this stupid charm? 2 turns. So he will have some, didn't you have charm protection? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I used the right ability. I know I did. Alum, it's a bug. Fix your fucking game. Anyway. So I think what we're going to do here... He has AoE water damage, which I'm not scared of, because Awakened Rain has enough water protection on him that will be fine. He has Dark Imbue, which is pretty useless. He has AoE 100% magic damage, which that might suck a whole hell of a lot. I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring in Ignis. We're going to just straight buff the hell out of everybody. And HP 2. And then we're just going to keep punching him in the face with Thunder, and we're also going to use Marie's elemental protection, I think. Like, it's been so long since I've used Marie, I can't even remember what most of her abilities do. There isn't really much we can do about Fina being charmed. That's really shitty. I don't know if that's a bug or what. I'm under the assumption that's a bug. What the fuck does Love You All do? 50% to elements. That might be okay. I mean, it's either going to be okay or we're going to die horribly. We'll find out. I think we can do a lot of damage. Yeah, but that doesn't seem like particularly good. This guy will potentially do that for us. I don't think we got to worry about that. Alright, so he still does his counters, which is fine. Wow, just fuck me sideways. That was just bullshit. What the fuck was that? I don't know if I can get over that. I think my best bet right now will be to just basically... I mean, yeah, we're kind of screwed now. I mean, that really sucks a lot. I don't know if he just totally... Maybe I didn't debuff him? Yeah, it was physical. Well, we're definitely going to debuff him for all of that, and I guess we're going to throw up some protection so we don't die as quickly. So we're not going to get countered because we didn't hit him with anything. That was bullshit. That just fucking sucked so hard. The first turn he used physical, and then the second turn he used magical. Like, there was no way I could have known that that was what was going to happen. Yeah, what the fuck is going on in this fight? This is bullshit. I have no idea why I'm still getting hit with status effects. I also love that this is still an option. Like, I can actually do that. That actually really... I know I've said actually like 6 times, but it's true. That actually really does piss me off. No, because if you... I mean... Or wait, I guess they died, didn't they? Okay, never mind. I'm wrong on that. Okay. Okay, the game is still bad, but... Well, I think I'm just going to quit. I think there's no two ways about it. We were doing really well in this fight. We were managing actually pretty darn well through the whole thing. The second half of the fight is just, yeah, here comes the magic attack. I can't do anything about that. I guess good going game? I mean, that sucks. That really fucking sucks. That's bullshit. I actually need to get up and just take a walk for a minute. That makes me angry. Okay, I'm back. I'm not happy about that, even a little bit. Because, first of all, I actually do think it's kind of bullshit that you cannot use both types of cover at the same time. I really hate that. Especially when you have bosses like this that just do. There's no way that I could know that he was just going to use a physical attack or a magic attack. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I just supposed to run both tanks at the same time? And the other thing that really pisses me off is Volka's fucking abilities didn't work. I put up the anti-charm resistance, and it just didn't fucking work. I don't know if that's a fucking bug or what's going on, but that really fucking pisses me off. Like, I really hate that they are, you work really hard, you try super hard to get these units, and Alan can't fucking program it right. And if the charm is unblockable, then why even have units that can block charm and prevent charm or remove charm? Like, why have any of that? This may be the thing that kills Brave Exvius for me. I hate things like this where the game just doesn't fucking work properly. Like, you want to put content out? Then put content out that actually works. In general, I'm pretty happy with how CG Sakura performed. She did pretty damn good. I really want to try this fight just one more time. So he's probably going to buff himself next turn. He's a bit of a douchebag, so I'm going to buff ourselves instead and not debuff him for Thunder Magic. And we're not going to run out our big one yet, because why bother? We might as well just debuff for, these things. And we didn't have really that much of a problem with MP last time, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to focus more on keeping auto revive up on everyone. On the other hand, we were able to get through his like mid ability pretty easily. Fuck, man, just stop buffing yourself. Oh. Ugh. Maybe. I can't hear the music anyway. I actually can't hear anything. It's totally silent here. I have the game music on. I've been trying to stay away from using copyrighted music just because I just am tired of YouTube being, we like your videos, they make us money, but could you maybe, you know, this is owned by someone else, please? It's really quiet. I can turn it up. Doesn't matter to me. I can just go, whoops, that wasn't it. It was asked for by chat, therefore it shall happen. Can you hear it okay? It might be too loud though. I gotta maybe adjust the volume just a bit. Just a bit, so I don't kill everybody's ears. And then I gotta kill this music, because let's face it, Brave Exvius music is kind of crap. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was doing auto revive on people. Cool. If you guys are happy, then I'm gonna say happy there, but let's not go overboard. Alright, so as expected, he did exactly what I thought he was going to do. I'm going to put auto race here and dispel. Then I'm going to massive debuff, or yeah, debuff him. Yay, 98%. La la la. I mean, in general, I think we're like pretty okayly set up for this fight. It's the second half of the fight where just bullshit starts happening. Stop removing your stupid buff. You idiot. Phase 2 is just annoying. Like it actually just makes me kind of angry about the way that Phase 2 happens. Do I have him debuff for Thunder? Ooh. Time for a power play. That's probably short-sighted, but there you go. Actually, I don't need to switch Tifa in. I can use Awakened Rain to do fire damage. Alright, and then we just use healing and some auto revive on CG Sakura, because we don't want CG Sakura to die for more than a couple seconds. Okay, Awakened Rain dies temporarily. And you have all your buffs up, so we can probably get away with doing this and this, and then switching Ignis in for a minute, so that Ignis can do his wake up ability. Wake up, a little Ignis, wake up. Yes, you need light and water and dark resistance. Not necessarily on everybody, but as you can, the first half of the fight is all light attacks. The second half is light, dark, water, physical, and a whole bunch of other shit. think we gotta bring in the Pain Train. Dispel, heat, no, not heal. Why does my mouse icon have a loading thing? I don't know if he's using a fire attack, or if I need to use a fire attack, but I'm gonna use a fire attack. I mean, it doesn't feel like debuffing him for strength and magic in the first half of the fight matters when you have the setup that I do, but I could be really wrong on that. I mean, yeah, he does some more damage, but it doesn't feel particularly that scary. Well, he's going to use his painful triple attack next turn. So, and he put his debuffs on again, because why not? Why not? Why not just cast those? Like, you might as well just cast them every turn, because that's what it feels like. He is just constantly recasting those abilities. Again and again and again and again and again. So it's not worth using CG Sakura's ability yet. The other thing that's kind of annoying about this is that it actually doesn't even matter, because even with a 90% physical damage reduction, it still pretty much kills this guy every time. And it should be noted how incredible that is, that I can throw on physical damage reduction like this, and then this happens. Although that was literally the best outcome. And we need MP really, really badly. Would 100% evade be better? Maybe. Maybe I need a physical evade tank, but it has to be a physical provoke evade tank. It cannot be. It has to. You have to be able to provoke this guy. Which Seghart can do, but it does leave you with the problem of, you know, if he ever gets through your provoke, it could be bad. So you'll need a provoke tank. This time I'm going to do the right thing. Still 7 turns. %. If he doesn't buff himself, who am I kidding? He's going to buff himself. Oh, he's going to do his damage reduction next turn. Fuck, man. I mean, I don't think anything else pisses me off as much in this fight as just that general constant buffing himself. If there's ever a unit that can stop enemies from buffing themselves, I would buy that unit. So we have a free turn, basically, next turn. Like, I'm just so fucking sick of constantly debuffing himself. Or buffing and me having to just remove it all the time. It's like really, really tiring and just annoying more than anything. And in some of those fights, it's like, no, you just leave it up. But in this fight, no, you kind of need to be removing those abilities. I'm gonna use that nice limit burst ability, I think. Get some extra MP. Okay, so now we could debuff, which I think is okay. If we buff now and just break him for Thunder, and that gives us a turn where we can recast Auto Revive on our tanks, because we're going to need it. Put up Provoke. Put up Magic Protection. Okay. Willie would be good for that too, I think. Maybe. I mean, a physical or a dodge tank, or even a high percentage dodge tank might be decent. You just can't let me have anything, can you? You just can't. You're like, I'm gonna make his life just bad. No, I'm just gonna run the break, the big break, bust him for everything. I just want this fight done. Like, I thought I was done and I can access the next level of 12 weapons, and then they're like, no, you gotta beat this fucker. And I'm like, seriously? Like, god damn it, man. So many hoops. So many hoops to jump through. It's a lot of hoops. It's a lot of hoops, Skarbowski. I'm freaking out a bit. It's so many hoops. Yeah, get to 79% where you belong. Like, can't have anything nice because they just take it away from me. Boy, am I glad I put Auto Revive on those two tanks. Fucking hoops. Hoops! They're gonna take me away and lock me up, and I'll still be shouting, hoops! I'm not crazy. All of you, you're the ones who are crazy. How long till this? 3 turns. I thought this was the first 12 that you've done. Then unlocked this, which was part of the next set of 12. No, 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 no. That would be nice. Oh, is it victory music right now? That's just funny. When is Dancing Mad on? Dancing Mad feels very appropriate for this. Doof doof. Doof doof doof. Doof doof doof. Doof doof doof. %. I'm still stuck on the last 12. It's bad, but I don't think it's this bad. I mean, Squigglesworth, this is way worse in my opinion. Especially when he keeps doing this shit. Alright, so I think we're just going to... I'm still on the thirds. It's lacking. You know what? I would rather be on the third still. At least the third is doable. You don't want to try. You don't want this. Trust me. This is bad. Okay, so I guess do that. That. I'm a little worried about MP right now, but swear to God, you asshole. Don't you dare fucking put up your buff next turn. You know what? Just Spirit and that break, please. I shouldn't even be running necessarily all of the breaks because his attack one is dangerous, his magic one is useless. Okay. That is fine. Next turn I will get Awakened Rain to regen some MP for the party. Like, I don't know why I'm defense breaking him every turn. I'm just wasting MP. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna power play this. We're gonna do a lot of damage right now. We're gonna do a ton of damage right now. We're going to do that. And we are going to do Lid's big break. There we go. Do you need to farm the FF6 or redo the King Mob, or did you do it before? I did it before. I'm not worried about that King Mog. Don't show the... That's fine. Okay, so we're gonna break him for that. We gotta use... we gotta use some magic attack against him. I think I'm just gonna fire him because it'll count as magic. I'm gonna use this MP because we are really dangerously low. No, it's finally the Kefka music. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Zap, zap, zap. Down to 58%. Like, I just do not know how you beat this fucker in 20 turns. Oh my god, he said a swear! That's right, I said fucker. Yeah, go ahead, do your light show. I don't care. I've never been to a rave, it doesn't... Okay, we want to hit the 58%. Really badly, actually, we want to hit the 50... Because he's going to use his triple suck hit multiple times. Ugh. I mean, if he kills, I gotta put it here, and I gotta put it here. Yeah, 50% threshold. That's when he will transform and kick our ass. Alright, so we're in... He's buffed again. I guess it won't really matter. Lid, defense position. Go into a fetal position, Lid. Don't, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna probably kill you. Yep, that didn't hurt. This will. Ow. Fucking ow. Fucking ow. Holy shit, do I need to heal. One heal there. No auto revive, actually. We're going to dispel him. That was a really weak heal. That was a really weak heal. What the fuck was that? Debuff for attack, please. And maybe spirit. I don't want to hit 50% yet. I just want to... I want to get really close, and then I just want to stop. That was like the worst heal I think I've ever seen. We were blinded by the light. This douchebag, he kept hitting us all throughout the night. Can't even do it this turn because he buffed himself again. I'm actually going to bring in for like 2 seconds a second healer. Because Fina is so damn bad at her job. That I need a better healer. I'm going to put an auto revive there. Yay! Auto revive there. Debuff for attack and spirit again. Provoke. Defense. Okay. Okay. Now he's got extra protection up. Super. I mean, what's cooler than being cool? Ice cold. I can't hear you. What's cooler than being cool? Not this fucking asshole. Debuff him for thunder, I guess. And buff Sakura's magic. Debuff for attack and that. Okay, defend. Okay, defend. Put on auto revive so we don't die in the end. Skarbowski, that's terrible. That'll... I'm really mad that AutoMod did not ban that message. That was painful. Okay, so we do that. We do this. I don't know if we can do necessarily what we need. do here. So we're going to... Let's see if we can actually do it first. Okay. Now we do this. And we put on auto revive. And we're going to put on this. And we... Alright, so I'm certain that I'm right about this. These are the two abilities we're supposed to use that give us full status protection. So, we'll see. This fucking asshole. I mean, Marie's ability works super well. It didn't work this... Why did it not work this time? Like, why did... Oh, good gravy, this game. Okay. It worked. Like, it worked, but I don't know why it worked. It makes literally 0 sense to me. Alright. So. I'm going to run damage reduction. And I'm going to run a giant buff. And I'm going to try this, and I bet it won't work. But I'm going to put up my tank, both my tanks doing AoE cover, because he only seems to do one type of magic, or either physical or magic, in a turn. And that's probably wrong. But this is what I got. I want auto revive here, auto revive there, because neither of them have auto revive. And then I want CG Sakura to hit him all the goddamn number times. Or, no, actually I want her to... He's not buffed, he's debuffed. I'm gonna be greedy. Okay. Here's the physical. Yeah, poison him. I don't care. Nice. Nice. Okay. Alright, so we're going to bring in Lid now. Lid is going to use her giant debuff. Or is she? Because it does physical damage. This is a big greedy play. This is like super greedy. This is like potentially just so much damage though. Yeah, that's why I did that. I'm going to provoke. And Awaken Rain should have that. So if I do... He's going to do his hybrid attack, but we all have AoE, or we have auto revive on. So we should just snap right back to it. So I'm going to try and be really... No, it's probably not going to work. Guess I'm going to recast these on everybody. Because it's a hybrid attack, so... Whatever. We'll see. Ow. That was the wrong one to do, buddy. Okay, so he's still completely debuffed. That's the wrong one, for sure. Alright, so we gotta heal, and we gotta revive. And we gotta put on, like, magic cover and AoE cover. And then we gotta just keep... We really gotta just keep fucking hitting him. Oh, never mind. He has total protection. Wind? This might be okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Did we win? We might have just won. Yeah. Push. Hurry hard. We're gonna put auto revive on here because I'm more scared of him dying. Thunder damage. Okay, that wasn't a lot of damage, for sure. Lid's asleep. That's a little annoying, but it's not the worst thing. Oh, right. CG Sakura got broken. So can she... One more turn. Okay. Okay. So we'll just keep building. So we want to heal. That's not it. One more turn and I think I gotta use cover protection again. Did your stack break on Sakura? Yeah, she died. I think I got a Isuna on the party. I'm gonna put auto revive there. I'm gonna debuff. Yeah, see, she's got to rebuild her stacks. Otherwise, we would have just probably outright won the fight. Okay, I'm really scared. We gotta... I think next turn I gotta do status protection, or we'll die. Okay. Yeah. Block. That's a lot of damage. Okay, so we'll do that. It lasts for 5 turns. I'm actually going to bring in Fina to do extra healing. And put auto revive there. We also need MP, but Folka may be able to do that next turn. Actually, I'm just going to put him in defense. All right, and so next turn, Sakura can do a lot of damage. Okay, that was resist. Ah, fuck! Why? God damn it! Why did that get through? Fuck's sakes, that should not have happened. Alright, well, I guess we revive here. And just HP recovery. And I want Fina to use her MP move. Fuck, man, if we can even just beat him with Bahamut, I'll be pretty happy. I have to be provoking. I think that's why. We're going to use MP regeneration to really make sure that we're not running out of MP. If he if he isn't debuffed next turn. I'm gonna provoke his single physical attacks. Okay. That hurt. Alright, we need to bring Lid in because he's doing way too much damage. Alright, Lid has her super debuff though, which is good news. Man, that hurts to lose that. I think I gotta debuff and then do that. What's he got? Like, he has like nothing for HP. I gotta start right back at the bottom again. 30% HP recovery. Auto revive there. Doesn't hurt. Charm there, best place for it. That hurts a lot less than it did the last time. Do you think I bring in Ignis here? Because Ignis can actually buff the entire party pretty well. He can't use his 99 MP super buff, but he can give us MP and HP regeneration, which gives Folka a turn to cast this again. Meanwhile, he has to recast this. He probably just do this again. As we continue stacking as much damage as we possibly can. Okay. Here comes the physical. I'm not giving up. I want to win this fight. We're almost there. We're at 21%. We can do this. I think. And hope. Alright, now we bring in Lid again, who is once again knocked the fuck out. Really, just Lid. Why? Okay, and we're going to pop him twice in the jaw. We're going to put back on our AoE cover. 16%. Gonna debuff him for physical and magical because we're way more scared of that than anything. Like, Lid has no MP. I think this turn with Folka, we're just gonna recast because I'm really sick of every turn having the same problem with Lid. So we're gonna do that and that. We're gonna debuff for Spirit. We're gonna keep stacking. I don't think... Oh, we could do it. We could potentially just kill him next turn. Maybe. I know I said that last time and it went really badly, but hey, I have faith this time. So we're gonna put coverage and that. Debuff for Spirit. Alright. Yep, that's good. Yeah. Okay, that hurts a bit. Alright, now here's the big question. Who the diddly fuck has Bahamut? Marie. Of course, Marie. Hello, Marie. Okay, so does he still have thunder resistance or thunder debuffed? No. So that's probably more valuable than anything. Right? Okay, no, it wasn't. And we wasted our summon gauge, too. We're not gonna... Nope. No. We do not want that. It's like almost 1 a.m. here. I actually really need to go to sleep because I have work tomorrow, but I am committed to finishing this damn thing. Wish I could see how long these are gonna last. %, MP heal. So I guess just Thunder, and then we'll just hit a whole bunch and get them real close. Really? Interesting. I'll have to go see that if I ever finish this. Oh wait, I can get MP from there. That's the best news I've got all day. Which means Lid can now safely do this again. Heal and... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, down to 7%. I want to see him. As soon as I'm done here. Okay, well. Yep, time to go all out, you guys. Nope, don't hit the wrong thing, please. Oh God, please don't hit the wrong thing. Buff, hit. Thunder. And kill with Bahamut. Okay. Buff. Hit. Thunder. Kill. Nope, never again. Yeah, I don't care. I got the 4-star ticket. That's all. I mean, that's all that really... Well, someday I might go back and do this again. Oh, thank Crod. Thank Crod. That's who I was going to thank. Oh, we're going in the hole, you guys. Can I go in the hole? We can't go in the hole. So that's how you refight it. I guess they will add it later. So the secret to that fight is actually running both a physical cover tank and a magical cover tank. That's the trick. In one turn, he will only do one of the two types of damage. So, yeah. That's the extra secret to that fight. Good. I mean, so that is definitely an annoying fight for sure. That is a really horribly annoying fight. It is probably it is easily the toughest of the 12 weapons, and that's saying something because the crab is also kind of fucking annoying. But yeah, ooh, I don't want to do that one again. It's definitely tricky to try and keep up. It felt really tricky to try and keep up physical coverage as well as status protection and like still trying to get damage done. Ooh, look at that. It's a giant gill tower. It's another one. Really? Only 3? These things aren't that super valuable, Alum. I think Alum thinks these are more valuable than they actually are. Hey, Catalyst Puppet. How are you doing? I mean, money is money, don't get me wrong, but... Oh good, more stamina pots I don't need. They are newish. I want to see the new cactars. Well, you guys, we did it. Let's celebrate with our daily blue crystal, shall we? Yep, that didn't disappoint. Eh? Eh? It's nice to know that when you finally beat a challenge and you get your rewards and you realize, huh, maybe it would have been easier just not to do the challenge. Get out of here. I don't need any of you. Yay, I'm almost at 30 million gil again. Anyway, guys, so that is it for the stream tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. You got to see me get really salty and then beat that damn trial. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. When we can beat a brand new trial and get, a thing, hey, wasn't all that bad. It was still pretty bad, but it wasn't all that bad. Now you can have a nice sleep tonight. Get some good rest, my man. Alright, so tomorrow we will be... what weapon did you get? We didn't get a weapon. We got a accessory that I think has 20 stats on it, as well as 20% killers. And I think it's all 20% all killers. So it has 20% machine, beast, dragon, everything on it. No, let's take a look at it. I don't even really care that much, but we'll take a look at it. I know, I'm just gonna sell it. Everybody freaks out. Oh my god, don't sell it! 25 all stats, and yeah, it has 20% all of the killers. All the killers. Pretty decent all-around item. 20% killer on an accessory, that's pretty new, so there you go, we got it. And with that, I can finally say that we have beaten all of the 12 weapon trials. Who knows, maybe I'll go try that extra stage again because I really hate myself. Could be. Oh, you can scroll left in the in-depth look. Didn't know that. Now you do. Such a shame the item is so hard to get. Well, yeah, there you go. Alright, you guys, so tomorrow I will be streaming some Hearthstone as well as possibly some Brave Exvius 2. It's going to be a random day. We'll see what comes up. And then Friday night we will be streaming God of War. So get ready for that. The brand new God of War, we will be playing it. It's going to be, I hear it is just one of the best games of all time. So that's super exciting. I don't sound super excited because I'm really tired, but should be fun. Anyway, you guys, so all of you take care, and may all of your pulls be rainbows, and may all of the trial monsters you fight die horribly in a fire so that you never have to do it again. Oh my god, never again. Alright, take care. See you later, guys.